Welcome to Ma Gurukul. Today's recipe is about egg cutlet or egg pizza. This is something which my mother used to make, and I would like to share this recipe with you all. Let's get into the ingredients and check what it is all about. So the ingredients: 4 eggs, 1 medium sized onion, tomato, capsicum. You can add any vegetable you want to increase the flavor or the taste of it. Today I've taken only these 3: capsicum, onion and tomato. I've finely chopped them. Now why you need to finely chop is if you have children who are fussy eaters, it will be difficult for them to pick it up from their hand, right? So to chop it as fine as possible, right, as fine as possible. So I've also added mint and coriander for flavor. Right, so we will see what next we have to do. This is mint and coriander. Even the mint and coriander, I have cut them finely. Yes, finely chopped. We take 4 eggs. Now before I do that, while I've already chopped it, there will be some time required for us to mix all them up. Without wasting time, I keep the tawa. This is my cast iron tawa which I use. You can use a tawa like this, or you can use a tawa which is a little broader in the edges, right, so that your pizza or your egg cutlet might swell up and be thick, nice and fluffy. I'm using my cast iron tawa because I want a thin like you have this thin crust pizzas, right? So I want something like that, and hence I've used a tawa which is flat, almost flat, with slight edge on it. So I'm adding all the chopped ingredients, that is onion, tomato, capsicum, mint and coriander into a bowl where you can beat the egg nicely, right? We will also add salt to taste. Yes, and just 1 tablespoon of oil, any oil which you are using, any vegetable oil which you have been using for cooking. I've added a little bit of garam masala. I haven't added any chili or chili flakes into it because my daughter, who is just 1, needs to, still not yet 1, will also be having this, so I don't want to spice it up. So I'm adding just 1 tablespoon of oil into it. Yes, and hence I've not added, that's the reason I have not added chili, right? 4 eggs. Let's try to break these eggs up. This breaking of egg, I used to see this technique which my one ma'am near in Guwahati used to do it. I mean, use the finger to clean up what's there inside the eggshell. Yes, so I had seen that from her. Of course, I just wanted to show it to you people. I am doing, because once you do that, I think everything falls down, right? Yeah, so we break the egg. Now beat this egg up nice until it becomes fluffy. It isn't a very elaborate procedure though. You will be able to finish this procedure in roughly around 15 to 20 minutes, because see, now I'm beating and my tawa is already ready. So that is what is managing time, because when after you start beating it and then keep the tawa, it will take another 5 minutes or so, approximately, not exactly 5 minutes, but approximately 5 minutes or so for the cast iron tawa to get warmed up, right, and heat up and be ready. So by the time I finished beating the entire ingredients, my tawa is all ready. Yes, so I poured it in the middle of the tawa and tried to spread it as much as possible to the edges. I told you I wanted a thin pizza today, a thin crust pizza, and hence I've taken this tawa. Now if you want one which will look like pizza, soft and fluffy and a little thick, then you will have to change the tawa into the edge of the tawa needs to be much broader, right, so it can hold on to the entire mixture what you have been pouring out. We'll close it along with the lid for few minutes, and after which you can open up the lid. If your lid is flat, it will not allow the cutlet to fluff up, right? So make sure your lid has a curved edge so that it can allow the egg to fluff up. Yes, so this is the end product. It just takes, because it's a thin crust pizza, can you see already the edges, already it's cooked nicely. You can take a pizza cutter and cut it. I'm using a knife. Yes, cut exactly in the middle, horizontal cut in the middle and vertical cut in the middle. Yes, so you get 4 triangles. You can make it into as many triangles as possible, and it takes really yummy. Can you see this? Yeah. Of course, you can use a non-stick tawa too, whichever tawa which you have been using at home. Yes. So it tastes yummy, it smells really good, and it takes very little time for you to cook it, right? You can add cheese, butter, extra whatever seasoning you want to add. You can add the same into this. I don't prefer using maida at all. In fact, I don't buy maida at all in my house. I don't appreciate using maida. That is only because it is made up from, it is although made up from wheat, but it is made from the endosperm of the wheat, and which has a lot of gluten in it. Gluten meaning simple, I mean carbohydrate, lot of carbohydrate in it, which isn't really good. And usually gluten, they assume that it's sticky, and hence doesn't get easily digested in the intestines, right? Okay, too much of too much of biological knowledge in it. Right. So yeah, I've not cut a few. Now you can cut the pizzas into the way your family members need it. If you yeah, can you see, this is thin crust pizza. So if you want a thicker one, then I will make the same procedure can be followed in another one. Let's get the review.
Yummy.
How is the egg Cairo
Very yummy.
cutlet?
This is my little one. That's the reason I haven't added spice to it. Yes, let's see whether she would like it. It will be soft and nice. That's the reason I've asked you to cut the vegetables very finely chopped, right? So if you do like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you.